And here we are, we have both of them. Perfect. And even through the covers and the arm thingy, just so that you can see how it looks like now. It's just perfect. And I'll get the light closer so you can see. Wonderful. Let's install it in the car. Alright, welcome back. In terms of the engine, I've got some updates. I've managed to get standard size bearings, and I've actually tested them out and checked the clearance. The clearance is actually within spec. So literally we had 0.05. So now the only issue is we need to find the proper size. If we can get that done, then probably we'll be able to save the engine. So far, this is a good news. In terms of what we're doing today, well, since we're looking for the bearings, I figured might as well just work on something else. Let me show you what I'm doing. At the moment, we've pretty much done with everything inside the car except for those. This one hasn't been painted, it hasn't been properly done. And if you look closely, I've got some tear over here, which I can fix. I mean, at the end of the day, I can just put a glue and that will hide it. But then again, you're always gonna see this, and some here and some there, and this is basically the most annoying part. Plus, if you look at the carpet itself over here, there you go, it's damaged. So this carpet needs to be repaired. Same on the other side as well. Now, I'm not going to show it to you because you get the gist. So the plan is I need to get this one and repair it. Now, I can't repair pretty much everything because this one, it requires a proper fixing, which I don't have the tools nor the knowledge to do it. Plus, you can see some bubbling over here going on, which is a bit weird, in all honesty. Luckily, I managed to buy a second-hand set. A guy on Facebook, Sanel, thank you again, managed to buy this and that, both of them for the front. Now, bear in mind, they are second-hand. So yes, when you look at this one, this is black. It's not actually black. The original color is the gray one. Also, this one is not red. This one is painted red. So keep that in mind. And you can see some overspray and some, let's just say it's not a proper job. Now, the thing is, this one, the vinyl-wise part, it's in perfect condition. Carpet-wise, it's not so much. On the other side, which is basically the driver's side, this is actually broken. So, we're gonna Frankenstein this. The plan is, I need the upper part, not the lower part. So I need to separate this. Now, separated is gonna serve two purposes. First one, I get to replace the carpet. And the second one, of course, I get to actually use the one that I have on my car, which is a good one, and hook it up into this one. How to fix it up? If you look at the back, let me just show you before and after, basically. There it is, at the back. Screws, and there's a screw one over here, screw, and there's a screw over here. Once you remove those screws, then you've got these metal things. You just need to unclip them. It's easy. With a screwdriver, you just put it there and you'll be able slowly to move it. As you do that, this is what you end up with. So this is the part that is basically broken. And when I say broken, just for you to understand, look, there it is. It's actually broken here. Now I can fix it, but then again, it wouldn't be as perfect. Therefore, the best part to do is replace it. And opening this one out, it'll allow me to get the carpet out. Now, remember that we changed the carpet for the car. We still have the old carpet. It still has some good spots. If I can measure and somehow get that carpet, line it up and cut it to exact shape, then I'll be able to use the car original carpet into this one. So this one is a no-no, this one is a yes. See? This is the part that we need to use and Frankenstein it into the other one. Easy, no? And this is what I'm talking about. I managed to get the carpet out. So the carpet used to sit like this. It's basically glued. All what you have to do is just slowly get it out. And you can clearly see there was damage over here, and this is the area that has been damaged. Now I can fix it like plastic weld, and you can just work it over here. That way from the inside you wouldn't even see any difference. But that being said, let's just say this one have seen better days. And some tabs over here, you see over here for example, it's broken. Over here is broken. That's why it's flimsy in a way. As for this one, this is an easy fix. Now I've already got the template. All what I need to do is just get a carpet that is relatively same size, and then I just need to draw initial around it just so that I'll get the as close as possible, let's just say as close as possible, and after that slowly you trim it into space so that it fits perfectly into this one. Well, not onto this one, onto the actual one that we're going to work on. So just to recap, I need to get this one out. This upper part I don't need because I'm going to use that one over there. This lower part I definitely need because it's in far much better shape. See, it's not even broken whatsoever. Now this flimsiness, don't worry about it because it's not even clipped at the bottom. So I just need to get this one out and start swapping basically. But before I get anything out, I'd rather keep this one over here. Let me work on this one. So if I can get the carpet sorted out, that will be a bonus. If I can get this one all cleaned up and ready, at that point all I need to do is just simply get that one out and replace. Mind you, we're not yet done. I still need to remove this vent, remove this vent, remove this vent. And if you look at the back, you should be able to see how to remove them. They shouldn't be that hard. Why I need to remove them? Because let's just say I'm not trusting this work. So if I can get them out, that way it'll be easier for me to paint them properly without having to worry about it. Because you see some paint is fading over here and over there. But apart from that, the patina itself, it's in good nick. So that's the plan of attack. Once we're done with this one, the second one will be fairly easy because this one is actually in good shape. So we can actually take pretty much everything. Now the only difference is we of course need to replace the carpet at the bottom and we need to give it a good paint. So either way we're going to work on it. Some damaged areas. But that is the idea. Sweet. As you can see, it is ready. There you go. This is the piece that basically we need. We just need to clean it up, paint it properly, and actually use it. This is the molding that goes up over here for the window, or the window sweeper they call it, which is over here. There you go. Easy to remove if you look at it properly. Clips. So you just need, like with a flathead screwdriver, you just need to push this end and that should release it. Work your way out, all of them, you'll be able to get it out. So once this one is removed, after that you need to remove this one, and if you look at the back, there's a screw over here. You just need to remove it. That screw basically connects this red piece to this black piece, so remove that, and then you'll be able to get it out. It's a bit annoying, but you can easily get it out, which is, there it is. You see those plastic grooves that comes out? So with a flathead screwdriver you'll be able to get it out. Once those two are out, that leaves you with the vent that comes over here and this one. Easy. Remove those screws over here. You'll be able to remove this basically electrical thingy, and as you do that, the bezel from the outside will get out. Once that is done, you see over here those 3 screws with those metal attachment, basically they hold this one into place. Unscrew them, you'll be able to get this one out and push it outside. Easy does it, and this is basically how it looks. So we remove the red, we remove the vent that comes with it, we remove this one with the metal things, this vent, and this is the electrical, and that leaves us basically with this one. Oh yeah, did I mention that you need to remove the courtesy light basically, but that's from the bottom part. So now we've got this one. This is what we need to work on. I just need to clean it up and paint it. That should be ready to install into the car. Whatever we've done over here, we need to do it on the other side in order to get it done. Easy. And I don't know, why would someone paint this one like this? Look at this poor quality paint. This is because they use normal paint and they paint it on top of a plastic without adhesion promoter. That's why the paint flaking away. Oh well. And even this one, look, I mean from a distance it looks okay, but come close you'll be able to see the paint. Mine is in far much better shape. I'm gonna use mine. Easy. Voila, there you go. Washed, cleaned, and ready for paint. This is the black one, and we need to paint it gray, just like the one that we had. And I'm still using the vinyl and fabric. I scuffed it just a bit, just so that any flakes or paint, old paint, can just simply chip out. The rest is basically tight and they're there. Worth mentioning, start with a mist, then move from there, okay? So let's just give it a shot and see. See, I'm just misting it. Especially those corners. You can see, literally you can see how it looks. So we go slowly but surely, and eventually it's all gonna look exactly as we need. See, and this is even from the inside. See how I'm trying to do it? Slowly. Now this mist, as it dries just a bit, it'll be enough for the second coat basically to adhere to. And we keep doing it until we've fully covered the whole thing. I'll keep doing it and I'll show you how it's gonna look like once it's done, okay? And there you go. I'll put it under the sun to dry out. But check it out. Perfect. Wonderful. Next step will be basically painting the bezels and handles and pretty much everything in order to match. That way it's gonna look OEM. And mind you, once you're done, you just need to wipe it with, what do you call it? Interior cleaning. And that should basically do the whole trick and gives it that bit of a shine. Sweet. Now it's time to work on the actual door. So this is the door card that I actually pulled out of my car. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is the car, and there you go. Nothing. 2 screws for the bezel for the handle, and 1 screw over here for the ashtray or the basically handle, and I think there should be another 2 over here and you're good to go, at least for this car, because it's missing a lot of screws. Anyway, so this is it. As you can see, we've got tear, we've got bubbling, some weird things going on. The carpet is really bad, and overall, even this one, overall it's not in good nick. So what we've done exactly in the other door, we just need to do it pretty much the same thing. We need to remove these, remove those screws, and be able to release the bottom part. Once we get the bottom part sorted, at that point we'll be able to replace it with a new one that is basically painted and happily drying. Check it out. They are being painted, and now I'm just waiting for them to dry. They look massively beautiful. And these are the remaining items that I took out of the cart. So basically leaves us with this hunk of junk that I don't technically need, although it's not that bad, okay? So it's not horrible. But because of the whole damage that is on it, I'd rather not deal with it. This is the piece that basically we need to work on. See? It's not broken, not nothing. And don't worry about this yellow orangey look. This is just old glue. You know how they use this spray glue in order to glue the carpet on it. You just need to get I don't know, like a sanding paper, and just sand it. All what you need to do is just to ensure that the big chunks are gone. The rest is just okay. Because at the end of the day, we're going to put a new carpet on here. And either ways, we're going to use some spray glue to get it out. Let it dry. And that's pretty much it. This is the carpet that we disposed of, or we got out. Again, I was fortunate enough that I managed to pull it without any tear whatsoever. So I can use this one as well as a template. In terms of what are we gonna go with, check this one out. What do you think? And it's padded. So this is the plan. This is what we're gonna use at the bottom in order to give it that look. It's like Alcantara. Holy crap, it's beautiful. But before we do that, we just need to put the old carpet on top in order to get mock fit, mock size. Then after that we cut, then try it out, try, trim, try, trim, try, trim, then glue it, then install everything together. Not with this piece, with a new one. Sweet. And just like we took it out, we put it back together in the same order. Starting with this one. Actually, with this one, see? It's just clips. Just push it and you'll be good to go. This one, start from here. You just need to clip them back into place. And the last one is the middle one. This is the one that's going to be a bit annoying for you, but eventually it sits. As it sits, it just lines up. Then you put the bezel over here, which is this one. Then get the actual instrument, where like up and down for the window. And then line this one up, put this, which is the control, screw it, and you're good to go. See, it's installed. Then put the last duct. Check it out. Let's just put it properly. There you go. This used to be black. And look at it now. Perfect. And even the color, everything is about it. Screams new. Not bad at all. All what we need to do now, finish the bottom part, and we'll be good to go pretty much. Sweet. Now here's what you need to do. Yes, I've got Javi, she's inspecting the fabric and everything. She is the one that basically says if it's okay or not. So this is the carpet. We put it in the opposite way so that whatever drawing that we put, it's going to be hidden. We put the actual carpet that we had, see? We line it up perfectly and we draw a line. This, I don't know if you can see it. You see this is the line where basically the cut needs to be made. And as you can see, even Javi, she basically agrees with that. Now, if I'm going to remove it, you'll be able to see the original one. So see, this is where the speaker should be. And this is where I need to make the cut. And this is basically where the glove compartment, if you must, or the door compartment. The cut needs to be made over here. And yeah, you know what I mean. So this is basically where the cut needs to be made. And this is where the courtesy light and so on and so forth. Javi? Yeah. So now all what I need to do is just cut and start gradually. Make sure that I cut it rightly into that line. Always recommend that when you cut slightly a bit before the line. That way, if any adjustment to be made, you can easily make it. And once it's done, then it's ready. You just need to glue it. That's it. Yep. Try work with this. Okay guys, check it out. I cut it into size. Now mainly I focused on this area only because this is the area will dictate how the whole thing will go. So see, I've got enough and extra padding from this side so that I can roll it. And similarly over here, see, I've got this much excess from each angle from each side, so I don't have a problem with that. Now, ideally, what you need to do, of course, we already cleaned it up and sanded it. Now, what you need now is basically glue. I'm using this one. So you just need to spray this area first, and you go on it easy, slowly, bit by bit or piece by piece. So the first order of business, I'm gonna spray this area basically. and wait until it's tacky, meaning that you can touch it. It's going to be a bit sticky but touching. And at the same time, I'll apply the spray over here as well. Only this area, I'm not going over, because this is going to be the center. Once you apply it here and it sticks in this area, then you can start slowly adding the glue in the other areas and slowly move accordingly. Make sense? Also, you need to use some things in order to hold the carpet in place. I'm using these, just normal clips, so that, for example, when you roll the carpet to the side, you can use this one to clip it into it in order to stick to shape. That's it. Let me finish the first part and I'll show you what I'm talking about, okay? See? So we've got this one, and you can see, so this is the area that I need basically to spray, and this one as well. Okay, you go easy and you just need to spray. Be mindful, you don't want the glue to go everywhere or overboard. That's it. That's pretty much it. And similarly over here. That's it. See? Now if you put your finger on it, it's still loose, so you just need to wait until it gets a bit tacky, sticky-ish. Then after that you can apply it. And that's pretty much it. That's all what you need to do for now. See? Check it out. There you go. Can you see? So this is the spray. We sprayed it over here and we sprayed it over here. You just need to wait for, I would say probably like a minute. But you see, I made sure that it goes over here all the way, so that when you lay the carpet, you can actually stick it. Now, I could have easily sprayed the whole area and apply it, but then again, what if you have a crease? What if you have a problem? Then that's going to be a little bit harder for you to remedy or fix. So start bit by bit and piece by piece. And if you're wondering, why did I cut this? Well, this is basically where the speaker hole lays in. Now, I didn't cut it exactly to spec, I just cut a small hole and I slide it over here. That way, when I apply the spray glue, I can easily roll it. And there you go. That will give me the shape and the look that I want. It's just a basic one for now, because the priority goes to actually putting it on top. Then after that, I can worry about the holes and how to line them up perfectly. This is my top priority. Once this one is done, everything else should line into place. And there you have it. See? It's lining up perfectly to the corners and everything. And this is basically the fabric itself, how it's reacting, Alcantara, which is a really cool fabric. So this area is glued. This area basically moving forward, it's not glued. See, as you can see, it's not glued. And I can move this one as well. Now, because this one is glued, I just need to wait until it properly dries. That way it wouldn't move going forward. And all what I need to do now is just roll this one to the side, spray and continue, and so on and so forth. Just giving you a quick update. So see, this one basically is glued up at the front. And if I look at it from the back, there you go. So this is what I'm dealing with. And this is the extra that I have that I can work with. What do I need to do with it? Well, basically I need to put glue and fold it and seal it. Check this one out. This is basically a work in progress. See how I folded it, and I used those clips in order to clip it properly. Let me just give you a proper light. So you see? Perfect. And see? If I'm going to fold it and show you from the other side, this is how it looks like. See? No crease, no nothing, and it's perfectly set and situated. That's how it should be. Now all what I need to do is just simply wait until it dries enough for me to remove those clips, and I'll carry on with the rest, because you see, I haven't finished that corner. And as I finish this corner, then after that, basically it's going to be all done, and I can move on to the second one, and basically it'll be all done. Let me finish it up, and I'll show you how it's going to look like once it's all done. Sweet. And this is how it looks like after it's glued up in all corners. Check it out. See? Everything. I haven't finished trimming because look at it. I just need to cut the excess so that when we install it, it's installed properly. But apart from that, it's glued exactly as it should be. And looks wise, it looks epic. I'm just gonna leave it till dry so that every glue bit in it, plus even those marks, see those marks from the clips? I'll be able to adjust them into place and everything should be fine. I wouldn't be too worried about this one because see, this is where the light, the courtesy light should be. And over here, this is where the actual speaker should be. And just like that, both of them are done. Perfect. And both sides, in and out, front and back, glued properly. Now, that leaves us with the second part, which is basically those. This is the speaker cover, and basically that sits over here. Now, normally, it is also covered. Let me show you with the old one that I have. See, this is the old one that I got. And you can see how dirty this one looks. This is basically like a mesh that covers it. So it's a fabric. What I'm thinking, I don't want to run it like this because it looks ugly. I'm thinking to get something to use, and yes, normal stockings. See, even the color is close to it. That's a normal stocking. Yep. Let me show you how it's going to look like. I'm just going to pause it, just open one and install at least one so that you can compare both, okay? See? Normal stocking. And see how it looks like now. See? Which means when it sits over there, it's going to look epic. Now you can get whatever color that you want. I opted for this color because it gives that bit of a transition. This bluish gray plus the gray that we have over there plus this lightish gray. That's a good combo. And all what you need to do is basically look at the back. This is where the holes for the screws that screws on, and this is where it clips on. All what you need to do is just either leave it as is or just simply glue it just to ensure that it wouldn't fall. You can run one pass or two passes, just simply flip it and add an extra layer. And that's it, basically. Let's do this and do the other one as well. Then we can install them. Cool. And there it is. Speaker cover, even the bezels to the side, and even the courtesy light. Not only that, check it out. I've installed it on this door. What do you think? See, this is what I'm talking about. Look at the color over here, look at the color over here, and look at the color over here. This combo works perfect. And everything is smooth, everything is clean, all the corners. And if you look at it from the back, there you go. Everything is installed as it should be. Now all what we need to do is basically do the other door and just simply install it. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Really good. Let me just do the other one and we'll put them next to each other just so that you can see them both. And here we are, we have both of them. Perfect. Even through the covers and the arm thingy, just so that you can see how it looks like now. It's just perfect. And I'll get the light closer so you can see. Wonderful. Let's install it in the car. Are you guys ready? The big reveal. Da-da-da. We just grab the light so that you can see it properly. Check, this is how the door now looks from the inside. Everything is properly painted, properly cleaned, and it looks fresh. You want to see the other side? Sure, we'll show you the other side. Look at it. And this is how the door is closed, basically. There you go. The carpet and pretty much everything looks epic. I would say this is a win. It's definitely a win. Now I can say I don't need the old carpet that I removed from over here because this one is perfect. I mean, the car from the inside is now officially complete. Alright, this is all for today. Until next time, you take care of yourself. Okay? Yalla.